In my queue is a Stacy Gregg.
Okay. Ms. Gregg, please make your comments.
I had to unmute.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you just state your name? We know your name, but your town of residence, please.
Yes, Stacy Gregg in Rockaway.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay. Don't know where to start. Let me see. Since some of these resolutions brought up some questions for myself, I'm going to ask for clarification when I'm done speaking regarding resolution 248. It's an extra almost $2 million. It's 1,981 for the County of Essex for relocation. It's only for 2 months. I'd like to know why it is that much money. That's one thing that came up. Before you grant that, I know you said it wasn't on the agenda to close it. Talking about closing and talking about incarceration of human beings, I'm concerned about Elberon Management Company and Kean College. It was brought up by your county, I don't have his name here, I had it a minute ago, Christopher Hudak, that you were going into contract or doing things with Kean College. And I want to make sure that you were aware that the community has called for the resignation of the Kean College board members. This past month, they were the the president of Kean College was presented with 1,500 signatures to deliver. It was President Lamont. The demand is to take Ann Evans Estabrook and her son Dave Gibbons off the university's board because their donations come from an ICE contract that is located in Elizabeth, which leads me to my one of my real two topics today to speak with my 5 minutes is the County of Union's obligation to inspect businesses that are run. And I'd like to know, if you don't know now, I'd like to have it for the next meeting or a meeting on the ICE detention center and when you have had the health inspector go and examine that place. They failed things. We've had deaths there. They are not COVID compliant. They are overcrowded. I know you didn't approve the contract, but you're one of 4 that have ICE detention centers in the state of New Jersey. And you have an obligation to make some sort of statement regarding your position on keeping an ICE center that has had a lot of politicians calling for its closure and the freedom of the people that are in it. And I believe you're all Democrats. I could be wrong, but this is something at the heart of the Democratic Party, and not doing 45's a cruel agenda of detaining human beings just for the simple act of asking for asylum. So that's my main concern, is that we get somebody from the health department over there and do a report. You have the authority to do that. It is a part, also I'd like to see a resolution denouncing human trafficking. It is considered human trafficking. There's also a bill coming up against slavery, which is on our state of New Jersey's constitution to get rid of that. And under slavery comes running prisons such as this, where they're just giving people subhuman amounts of money to work per day. It's slavery continuing on. My other concern is there was a mother in your county in Elizabeth, New Jersey, where the community is helping the mom. She was evicted. And I'd like clarification that there's to be no evictions during COVID. That is a mandate. I don't know if it was just national, but I believe on a state level, it's a mandate to not evict anybody. A mom with a 4-year-old child, and the place that we went to, that the town told us that she could have a night at, was unacceptable. And I have the man on recording that I wanted to play, where he is saying that he has people from welfare in Union and he hasn't gotten paid since October. So I'd like to know, are all your bills being timely paid in the County of Union? This man is suffering. He's a business owner and he needs help. There's so many topics there and so many things that are wrong with trying to help the homeless, but I see spews of money going for other things in your county and renovations, and you got a ton of money to help people during this time of COVID, and it's particularly in housing. And the place that you use for a shelter for people is not acceptable. We have photos of roaches and bed bugs and trash in the hallways, and it's just not nice. You need to treat people nice and properly. And this man, I don't want the county to come down on him, but you need to help people. And I would like to play, if anyone on the commission wants to hear it, I would like to hear you. I have it for you to hear him talk about how he did not get paid since October from Union County.
All right, well, your time is up, so unfortunately, we're not
Yes,
going to
sir,
be able to
thank
do
you.
that, but thank you for your comments.
Can you answer anything?
Well, I'm going to try if you will allow it. So the issues that you brought up don't seem to be Union County issues. Kean University is certainly an autonomous body. It's not Kean College, it's Kean University. So, I'm not aware of any issues there, and it's certainly something for that board to discuss. I would direct my comments to that board of trustees. The other comment, I guess, on the ICE and inspections, it's an Elizabeth issue. So again, it's not county government controlled issue. So they're responsible for the inspections. I suggest that you refer your comments to that area. And I believe you said it was Union that a mother was evicted. I'm not sure the town. Again, not really a Union County issue. If you send any specifics, you can email it to me. I'll be happy to get it to the right place where it can be then discussed and corrected if there in fact is an issue. So I appreciate those comments. If you get us some backup or some detail, I'll be happy to move it over to the right area that can make those decisions. Okay, so thank you for that. Let's move on to the next